so this morning definitely didn't go as planned. Okay, so I just pulled up to the course I was gonna be playing, and apparently they're closed Christmas Eve and Christmas. So we're gonna be going to Champions Point, best place to finish the championship series. And we're gonna have to play 2 courses there. We're gonna play the shorty shorts and the longy longs. So we drove another 35 minutes to another course, which is actually perfect. So I think we're gonna start out on the most popular layout here, 6,182 feet, par 65, 18 holes. Tomorrow's video, we'll be playing the longest layout that this course has to offer, and hopefully we can still play well. If you guys haven't watched the previous 4 videos, this is the 5th video in my Christmas gift to myself and to you guys, where we play rounds with just my bag, trying to shoot as far under par as we can. Those are my new putters, which you'll see what they're called here in a second. There's a couple interesting rules. For every 10 strokes under par, I get a gift and you get a gift. The gift for you is more revelations about who my potential sponsor is. Well, not potential, who my sponsor is, which will be announced in 2 days as of right now on the 31st, or at least that's my plan. Do play 2 off the top, of course, disc golf rules, but I also get 1 rolligan per round where I have to throw the rollout and have to take it no matter what. Right now, we're sitting at 30 under par for the first 4 videos. If we get to 40, I will get a gift that I really want for myself. Hopefully we can do that in this video because we're gonna be playing the shorts. I've added about an hour of driving today since we're coming to this course, which I'm really excited about because I have played the other one that we stopped at earlier this morning. I've never played this course, Champions Point, and I've heard it's really good. I'm excited that we'll get to play 2 layouts here. I definitely know it's gonna feel like 2 super different courses, so not too worried about playing the same course over and over again, because this one we're gonna be playing white tees to the red baskets, a shorter layout, which is funny because the short layout is still a par 65 and 6,700 feet, which means there might be some eagle opportunities here, because at 50 under, it's not obvious, but it's very likely that you'll be able to tell who my sponsor is going to be. And I get a gift for myself that I've been just kind of like waiting to buy. All right, we're gonna get started fast. Hole 1, red, right ahead of us, 176. Should be birdie time here. And 2 off the top. Skip it in with the cap wrap. Oh! That's my first get in the hole on coverage. What a momentous occasion. I think I might have left that a little bit short. That's good. I was really wanting to just like park it and then skip it in. If we miss hole 1, I'm gonna blame people watching me because I get nervous. There you go. Good start. Focus up. I honestly thought that like we get a look at the longs to see kind of how those are gonna play. I think these pads are honestly pretty spread out, that it will feel like 2 very different courses. This is a really nice property. It's called Lake Hiawatha Preserve. I'd heard about it when I lived here, but I never made my way out here. It's a little bit west of Orlando, but it is gorgeous. Holy cow. I haven't looked at the layout because honestly I've been scrambling to try to figure out this video. This is a 429 foot par 4. Let's take a quick look at the layout. The shorty shorts here, we got a 430 foot par 4, 745 par 5, 413 4, 408 4, 451 4, 399 4. Oh my gosh, there's so many par 4s. Okay, I'm not gonna think about any scores today. I'm gonna try not to. I'm just gonna say this one time, and we're not gonna mention it again. No promises. But if I shoot like 15, and then I can shoot 5 from the longs, there's potential to get to 50 under, which I didn't think was possible based on the 2 courses that I was gonna be playing that I drove out to earlier this morning. I knew that it was possible. I just didn't think it was very likely. 50 under might have just come back on the table, and that's really exciting for me, and also really exciting for you, which makes it a little less exciting for me because I really want the thing at 50, but I don't want to give away the goose before I have my announcement date. It is kind of good news that it looks like we're not playing the baby shorts, just the shorty shorts, because there is a green pad up there. Also in 435 through the woods. There's no mentions of OBs on these signs, so we're gonna play the obvious path and water and fences OB. Whatever UDIS says par is, and whatever the UDIS or the T sign says are OBs is what we're playing. So okay, I was relatively happy with that, except it was a little bit low, so not bad. Oh God. All right, that's the only second shot today. I just wanted to warm up the back end a little bit more. Should have a pretty easy up shot for another birdie. No eagles yet. 2 down. This is a fun little warm-up course before we get to the long, especially give my body some time to wake up. Hole 3 is a par 5, 745, and honestly, I mean, it looks just like a par 4, just kind of up and to the right. Low ceiling to get out the gap though, so I don't have a great roller. I think though, we're gonna try the Zeta's Moon, because we haven't thrown that thing that much. Yep. Oh yeah, that is gonna be big. Oh man, I gotta keep practicing rollers. That's massive. That's way down there. I'll try this forehand real fast. That's fine too. Yeah, that roller is 120 feet past that. We might have like a mid-range in. Rollers are so fun to practice. They're much harder in Denver because there's no mid-flay, and the mid-flay helps like keep the disc straight up and like give it time to flip. I'm gonna need to find a little flippier disc and like keep practicing them somehow, because for some reason on this trip this last week, and I've noticed this about my disc golf game a lot, the more I just like think about something and like how I need to work on it, and then I just like practice it a couple times off the tee without like trying to invest all my energy in working on it, I tend to just figure it out a little bit. I can fine tune it with actual concerted work, but sometimes starting that work just as fun, like messing around, kind of takes away like the inhibition that you have of like, I need to figure this out, I need to do this, I got to, blah, blah, blah. And so instead of that, you'll just end up kind of having fun with it. Your body likes to do things that you tell it to do. And so if you have a general idea of how to do it, so throwing hard anhyzer nose down, I found that starting training off with fun, like second shots that have zero consequence, is very beneficial in me learning a lot of skills in disc golf. So maybe that'll help if you've been struggling with that. I like this course a lot because it's like a shorter course. It's definitely like, it feels more like a warm-up course, but yeah, 320 out. But it's like a lot of different shots already, and we're 3 holes in. I think we're gonna try the guava, just punch it hard and flat under the low ceiling. I think I parked it, that's money. Nice. 4 down through 3. Hole 4, 217. I'm thinking X zone, kind of hard and flat through this gap, let it fade itself. Oh gosh, I don't know if I was just aiming there. We're lulligan for sure. Wow, what? I think we're just gonna throw a touch back in. It's a little headwind. I would try to roll it, but I think just a touchy back in. Oh, that's a good use of the rolligan, baby. I forgot about the rolligan on a couple holes that I should have taken it in recent videos. Maybe this is too early in the round, but it's out of the way, but it got us another birdie, so we're chilling. Oh, looks like we got a 412-foot par 4. Might be a forehand shape, but I feel like I have 380 in the bag right now because I was ripping those destroyers the other day. It's like down there, snaking. I mean, it actually looks like you could get a Rollo down there. I think we might try the Athena. I tend to throw this guy pretty nose down on these anhyzers. So as long as I get it, kind of pull it from left to right through this gap in that low ceiling, it should hold over a good bit. Maybe it could be like my striker destroyer, but I think the Athena's the play. Stay up! Yeah, I didn't brace into that at all. Oh man, I gotta throw that thing more. That's perfect. Honestly, one difference that happened there is there was much more of a force over anhyzer instead of kind of snapping it out and pulling it through the gap. I don't know if that difference makes any sense, but it's really just that I like really rip my body there instead of trusting putting it on an angle and letting the disc work that way. Also, I parked it with the C1. You might not be able to see it down there. I'll show you when I'm up there, but it's underneath the basket. That disc is really good. So that's the CD1. The strike is pin high right over there. This was the only bad one. Well, not this shot, but the Athena. Still took a birdie, which we're fine with, I guess. On to the next. So now we talked about 50 under par. I want to quickly talk about 60 under, because 60 under is a drone for myself. And 60 under is also you guys basically knowing who my sponsor is if you like put 2 puzzle pieces together, you know? Didn't think that was even close to being in the cards, but we're on a pretty good pace right now. I mean, if we get some more of these eagles, it might be in the cards. I'm not gonna say that it is, but I'm really liking this course. And even from the long I'm looking at it, I'm like, seems pretty attackable. I'm excited about it. All right, our basket's down at this corridor right there. These guys are playing the hole. We're probably gonna be taking that left side on a little turnover. You kind of gotta get it down fast, so I would think Rollo, but I think it's gonna flip too fast. Dude, that dog's taking a dump right in the middle of the fairway. What is this guy doing? I feel like this guy's way in over his head right now. We could throw like a roller that we just put down. I'm bad at like placing exactly where I want. I like when I have more of a range in this little gap here. But if I put it down in the middle of this gap here with this CD1, I think it'll be kind of a perfect little shot. But I also don't mind like throwing just the hyzer flip to turn. Is he just not gonna pick up after his dog? I do wish I had a slightly more stable like flip up forehand disc, like that interval that I had, which I lost in like the second video. I think the best play is probably the turnover with the CD1. Didn't get a lot of skip, just inside circle 2. I knew that I'd probably have to dig into the ground and threw it a little lower than I needed to if I really wanted to get there. It might be worth it to practice with these putters throughout the off season, because so far they've landed farther from the basket than all the other putters that I've tried putting with have when I juice the basket. Pretty bad. It's a par. Ooh, be touchy. Thank you. You guys too. All right, 450, par 4. We can't miss another one. That was a pretty good rip. I thought the headwind would flip a little more, so I put a lot more hyzer on it. That putter I'm putting with, if I want to putt with it throughout the next season, I'll end up seeing, I don't know. But I need it in a softer plastic for sure, because I like plastics that just like hit and catch the chains. That one does not. I do like what it's making me practice though, so I'm gonna continue working with them for now. Maybe throughout the off season, who knows? But I think we might have gotten ourselves, we might have gotten ourselves a circle 2 look. 450 foot, slightly uphill, par 4. Shrike is a good disc. Stay up. Aye, aye. There we go. What are we thinking? I corrected for, we talked about this in a recent video. I corrected for keeping my elbow out, like pretending like I have like a little med ball or something between my chest and my upper arm, so my elbow stays out and it really helps impart more spin. But we'll take it easy, Birdie. I guess we're just getting uber lucky. We got a 389 foot par 4. Probably wait for the kid to leave. It's a good idea. It's gonna be a bit short, but that'll play. Oh, I didn't want to leave it low. I left it way too high. Kind of fun to allow yourself to play these as super easy pars. Oh, come on. Brutal. It's so annoying that that's a birdie, but I think we're 8 down through 8 somehow. I do think we're kind of getting to the end of our easy par 4s. There might be another par 5. All right, 515. Pretty far left, it looks like. So we're just gonna try to throw something a little high over the top. Oh, where'd it go? Oh no, I thought that big hyzer got over everything. All right, this could be the worst upshot of the day or the best upshot of the day, because I'm trying to rush a bit. We'll go ultra. Actually, we'll go Firebird. Spoiler, it was a good upshot. 9 through 9, I guess. All right, we got a couple of really big groups on 10. 2 of them, so we're gonna sneak through 11, and if we get the chance to play 10 because it's kind of by the cars, we'll do that on the way back before we start round number 2. Straight through here. Looks like we got 2 more holes of soft pars. This is not one of them. Actually, we're just gonna take the wide skip route since we got the Firebird in hand. A little deep, but that'll play. So we have the potential to shoot my first perfect round ever, or whatever that means on this course. We just gotta make sure that we really capitalize on all these easy par 3s, because we've been missing some outside the circle putts. If we get to 18, 12 comes into play on the long course. It's a 60 under. This is a little tweener, 413. Touch a hyzer instead of anhyzer. Yeah, yep. That was bound to happen. Should we try to skip it in for the 2? Probably not, but maybe. If it happens, it happens. Ooh! All right, our basket's up left. Just a touch of flex out of the hand. Honestly, I can probably just throw it from here and throw a hyzer. Just like that. I think that's perfect. Hanging out. 131. Time to take out the FUD disc. Glitch or X zone. X zone. No! How do I do that? I gotta eagle this par 5 now. That's embarrassing. Dude, I just can't play this well, I guess. There's always a Rolo. That's embarrassing, dude. Brutal. Boop, basket. Can't believe we just lost our perfect pace on 134. Oh! Hit the pole. So you can see the guy with the green disc way over here. He is kind of looking at the basket-ish. It's kind of in that cluster far to the right. It is a 617 foot par 5. So hopefully we can get the eagle. We got to make sure that we get right though. So I think roller might be the play. Could be a forehand. But I think I've been really liking this S-Line CD1 on a roller because it goes pretty straight. It's got this branch, so a little bit slower of an angle. And I think as long as it finishes, it should be pretty money. Yeah, that's gonna be awesome. That's so perfect. Oh my gosh, that is so far. Like, I don't think I can get an air shot there. We're gonna try a strike. I need to get a different disc than a strike, I guess, because I have strike and I keep messing them up in my head. God, that's so huge. That's so far. That thing likes to go. Honestly, throwing these rollers today has made me so excited because it's like an actual part of my game that I'm using. And I feel like it's just so exciting to like unlock new potential parts of your game, thinking about, oh, should I get long distance roller disc? Short, like the Rolo is probably a perfect little super fast flipping roller disc. And then you got the CD1, which is stays straight for a while, but will hook up. And then maybe like getting like a strike or something flippier. Like, I don't know, it's just so exciting to think about. Okay, I kind of lied. This is the CD1, pretty close to the basket. The strike is farther. This is so good. Looks like we do have some OB right and left. All right, we got the eagle. Back to perfect pace. 3 more par 3s, shorties, and we can get our first cheater 18 under round. I'm ranging back to the sign. I gotta know. 468. Dude, let's freaking go. I'm so happy. That's like a controlled goal line. Also, I cannot wait to play these longs. I'm so glad we weren't up on the shorts and that we played well, because if we were trash playing these shorts, that would not bode well for me. But we're playing pretty good. Another eagle. I'd like to apologize to you all. Can I please have another Lulligan? Never mind. Good news, we get to throw the glitch. I mean, if we could throw it in. Oh, it's never gonna turn. Oh no, sit down. Well, outside the circle, look. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Well, I'm gonna have to range it. I got like 33. Might be one of those you flip, you're in, you don't, you're out. 35. Yes. Good news, it still looks busy out there, but not quite as busy. So if we finish these last 2 holes, should be able to rip through that last round, even from the longs, relatively quickly. We're going not to that yellow one, but you can kind of see some chains, maybe. There's like a skippy forehand or a backhand. Not get too fancy, it's only like 215 or so. Looking like I definitely needed that skip to get me a little closer. Maybe about 20, 25. Stay up. Ooh, gonna be tailing. Open up the hand. We made it with like. Now I'll make it with subscribe. And you guys will do. Actually, this looks inside. Dang. I mean, great for my throwing stats, but. 16 down. Happy for me and you guys that we went to this place instead of the other one, because I don't think I was shooting 16 at one of the other courses. Now it's time to go sneak in the hardest course of the entire weekend, but arguably, I think it's gonna be the most fun course by far. But first, gift time for me and you. Solid round today, blast of a course, and the last round is one that you're not going to want to miss, not just because of scoring or anything like that, but just because it's a phenomenal round of disc golf. Well, we did get to 46 under, which leaves 50 pretty close in the cards, especially because that means I get a really nice big gift for myself, and you guys get a big hint. I was a little mean to you yesterday, but we do have some good news. First good news, it seems like what I need to make my announcement video is going to be here the 30th. So I should be able to have my announcement video on the 31st. Second good news, I get to buy myself a new editing software. I've been using Premiere Pro and it's been a little bit of a pain in my butt and I want to learn a new one. But I shoot in something called 10-bit. It's stupid camera nerd stuff. You don't need to worry about it. But that means that the free version of this program, you can't do it. So you got to pay $300 for it. But we shot 40 under par. So I'm going to buy myself the studio version of DaVinci Resolve. If you're not a camera nerd, you don't care. But it should make a lot of like different cool edits and effects a lot easier for me. So the videos will be getting better for you. That's why it's a gift for me and for you. But the gift for you is that this is what the custom stamp drop
did look like, because we're going to be dropping some stamps with the announcement video. Now this is what it looks like, depixelated even more closer. Some of you might be able to tell. If you have your premonitions, you might be able to read your own interpretation into it. But I've also been feeding into it, you know? I'm kind of like feeding the beast that is the speculation machine, because it's fun. It's fun. Also, I was pretty mean to you guys. I was like, hey, sorry for the bad news. Here's who my sponsor is. And then I put this on the screen. That was really mean to me. So I'm going to narrow it down for you. It's neither of these guys. Hope that helps. If you guys want to watch the rest of the series, check it out right over here. There might be some more information and teasers and spoilers coming at you tomorrow for the last video in the Florida Christmas Championship Series. This has been a blast of a series to create. Hope you guys have enjoyed. We'll see you tomorrow. Appreciate you.